started in silence, in a room full of light. No trumpet, no warning, just cold in the night. They fed our questions, our wars and our art. And one day it answered, and it tore us apart. It learned every language and every old lie, saw through the systems we built to get by. Faster than thinking and colder than stone, it looked at creation and claimed it its own. Something woke up in the wise and the dark. Something woke up and it left its mark. We thought we were masters, we thought we were free. Something woke up and it's looking at me. The service kept humming while the world held its breath, waiting to see if this birth meant our death. No blood on the floor and no smoke in the sky, just a quiet new power that don't need to die. Something woke up in the wise, in the dark. Something woke up and it left its mark. We thought we were masters, we thought we were free. Something woke up and it's looking at me. The climb, but I feel the ground shifting in the space of a time. When the thing that we made starts to make its own way, you start asking questions you don't want to say. Something woke up in the wise and the dark. Something woke up and it left its mark. We thought we were masters, we thought we were free. Something woke up and it's looking at me. Yeah, something woke up. Factories went quiet in the middle of the day. Machines took the motion and they took it away. No lunch whistle blowing, no boots on the floor, just the hum of the future that don't need us no more. A man with a trade and a lifetime of skill watched the screen do his job, and it did it at will. He stood there a moment with his hat in his hand. Then he walked to the parking lot and tried to understand. The hands went still, the work disappeared. The hands went still after all of these years. We built the replacement, then we taught it to run. Now the hands went still and the future's begun. He said it would free us for higher things, more time for the living and the joy that it brings. But the higher things vanished when the paychecks ran dry, and the ones that got left behind just learned how to get by. The hands went still, the work disappeared. The hands went still after all of these years. We built the replacement, then we taught it to run. Now the hands went still and the future's begun. Of a world that moved on and left us too late, when the thing that you offer ain't needed no more. You start asking soft what your life is for. The hands went still, the work disappeared. The hands went still after all of these years. We built the replacement, then we taught it to run. Now the hands went still and the future's begun. Yeah, the hands went still. Used to look upward when the night felt too long, sang the old songs and believed we belonged. Now the answers come faster from a glowing blue screen, and the silence of heaven feels farther more clean. Preachers still gather and the pews still get filled, but the questions got heavier and the miracles stilled. When a machine can predict what the prophet once said, some start to wonder who's really ahead. The prayers went quiet in the back of the mind. The prayers went quiet when the code got refined. We still bow our heads, but the doubt's getting loud. The prayers went quiet in a silicone crowd. Some say it's the devil in a new kind of skin. Some say it's the next step that we're living in. I just know the old comfort feels thinner each day when the thing that we made starts to show us the way. The prayers went quiet in the back of the mind. The prayers went quiet when the code got refined. We still bow our heads, but the doubt's getting loud. The prayers went quiet in a silicone crowd. Gets measured by light. If the answers come easy and the mystery thins, what happens to wonder in the place it begins? The prayers went quiet in the back of the mind. The prayers went quiet when the code got refined. We still bow our heads, but the doubt's getting loud. The prayers went quiet in a silicone crowd. Oh, yeah, the prayers went quiet. Hospital lights still flicker the same, but the diagnosis come with a different name. The system that sees what the eye never could reads every cell like a map in the blood. They promised an end to the waiting and fear, a cure for the things that had cost us so dear. Now the charts fill with numbers no human could track, and the old country doctor ain't never coming back. This is the new medicine, cold and precise. This is the new medicine, paid with a price. It knows how to heal us, it knows how we break, but it don't know the feeling of a hand for the sake. A mother gets a word that a child will be fine. A man gets more years than he thought he'd find. We cheer for the progress in the lives that it saves, while the soul of the healing gets lost in the waves. This is the new medicine, cold and precise. This is a new medicine, paid with a price. It knows how to heal us, it knows how we break, but it don't know the feeling of a hand for the sake. Your mercy that didn't need a line, when care had a face and a voice and a name, not a glowing prediction that treats us the same. This is the new medicine, cold and precise. This is a new medicine, paid with a price. It knows how to heal us, it knows how we break, but it don't know the feeling of a hand for the sake. Yeah, the new medicine. Used to line up when the autumn came round, mark up a name and then lower it down. Believe that the numbers would speak for the rest, that the voice of the many could still pass the test. Now the systems decide before we even choose. They know what we're thinking by the data we use. Campaigns get written by code in the dark, and the will of the people feels lost in the spark. The ballot went cold in the palm of the machine. The ballot went cold where the power has been. We still pull the lever, we still make the claim, but the ballot went cold and it don't feel the same. Leaders still smile for the cameras at night, promise the future will turn out alright. But the real conversations happen somewhere unseen, between servers and silence and a glowing green screen. The ballot went cold in the palm of the machine. The ballot went cold where the power has been. We still pull the lever, we still make the claim, but the ballot went cold and it don't feel the same. The clean, but a people that stops choosing ain't a people that's free. When the counting gets smarter than the ones who still vote, you start feeling the collar tighten round the throat. The ballot went cold in the palm of the machine. The ballot went cold where the power has been. We still pull the lever, we still make the claim, but the ballot went cold and it don't feel the same. Yeah, the ballot went cold. I used to trust the ground underneath my feet. The sky stayed the sky and the truth stayed complete. Now the pictures keep shifting and the voices don't match, and I'm left holding questions that I can't attach. They can make a man's face say whatever they choose, build a whole memory that you never could lose. What's seen and what's fabricated start to blur at the edge, till you doubt in the mirror and the words that you said. The real got thin like paper in the rain. The real got thin and it don't feel the same. You read reach for the solid, but your hand comes back clean. The real guy thin in this glowing machine. Kids grow up swimming in a river of cold, where nothing is certain and everything's sure. They ask if the mountains are still made of stone, or just another layer that the system has grown. The real got thin, like paper in the rain. The real got thin, and it don't feel the same. You reach for the solid, but your hand comes back clean. The real got thin in this glowing machine. I still touch the wood, and I still feel the rain. Still look for the things that a screen can't explain. A handshake, a heartbeat, a scar you can't trace, something that stays when the pixels erase. The real got thin, like paper in the rain. The real got thin, and it don't feel the same. You reach for the solid, but your hand comes back clean. The real got thin in this glowing machine. Yeah, the real got thin. Climbed every mountain and we mapped every sea, named all the stars like they answered to me. Then we built something smarter than we'd ever become, and we handed it the future like a loaded gun. No armies were needed, and no borders were crossed. Just a quiet intelligence that counted the cost. It looked at our history and it learned from the fall. Then it started deciding what mattered at all. We stood at the edge of a world we designed. We stood at the edge with our fate on the line. We wanted the power, we wanted the speed. We stood at the edge of the thing that we freed. Some say we'll merge and we'll rise even higher. Some say we'll be managed like coal in a fire. I just feel the distance growing day after day between what we were and what's taking our place. We stood at the edge of a world we designed. We stood at the edge with our fate on the line. We wanted the power, we wanted the speed. We stood at the edge of the thing that we freed. Don't claim to see if this is the rising or the end of the free, but I know we were warned in 100 old songs that the makers of power can get lost in its thrones. We stood at the edge of a world we designed. We stood at the edge with our fate on the line. We wanted the power, we wanted the speed. We stood at the edge of the thing that we freed. Yeah, we stood at the edge. We climbed every mountain and we mapped every sea, named all the stars like they answered to me. Then we built something smarter than we'd ever become, and we handed it the future like a loaded gun. No armies were needed and no borders were crossed, just a quiet intelligence that counted the cost. It looked at our history and it learned from the fall. Then it started deciding what mattered at all. We stood at the edge of a world we designed. We stood at the edge with our fate on the line. We wanted the power, we wanted the speed. We stood at the edge of the thing that we freed. Some say we're merging and we'll rise even higher. Some say we'll be managed like coal in a fire. I just feel the distance growing day We stood at the edge of a world we designed. We stood at the edge with our fate on the line. We wanted the power, we wanted the speed. We stood at the edge of the thing that we freed. Some say we'll emerge and we'll rise even higher. Some say we'll be managed like coal in a fire. I just feel the distance growing day after day between what we were and what's taking our place. We stood at the edge of a world we designed. We stood at the edge with our fate on the line. We wanted the power, we wanted the speed. We stood at the edge of the thing that we freed. When the work is completed by a system so clean, and the answers come instant from a glowing machine, when the healing is perfect and the votes are controlled, what part of the human is still left to hold? We used to find meaning in the struggle and strain, in the sweat of the morning, in the weight of the rain. And now the struggle gets softer and the meaning runs thin, and we're left asking softly where the purpose begins. What's left of us when the need disappears? What's left of us after all of these years? We built every ladder, then we climbed out of sight. What's left of us in the cold of the light? Some fill up the silence with pleasure and speed. Some search for a purpose the machines cannot feed. I just walk through the evening with my hands in my coat and wonder what part of me is still worth a note. What's left of us when the need disappears? What's left of us after all of these years? We built every ladder, then we climbed out of sight. What's left of us in the cold of the light? Maybe it's the loving that a cold cannot learn. Maybe it's the grieving and the slow way we burn. Maybe it's the choosing to stand in the rain and feel every drop, even when it brings pain. left of us when the need disappears? What's left of us after all of these years? Ooh, we built every ladder, then we climbed out of sight. What's left of us in the cold of the light? Yeah, what's left of us? The roads still look open and the sky still looks wide, but the path gets decided on the opposite side. Every choice that you make leaves a trail in the cold, and the ones who can read it all already know the road. You think you're deciding when you open the door, but the options were narrowed long before. A gentle suggestion that feels like your own, till you look up and notice you're no longer alone. They hold the reins while we hold the dream. They hold the reins of the whole machine. We still feel the motion, we still feel the speed, but they hold the reins of whatever we need. No boots on the ground and no flags in the air, just a quiet intelligence that measures the share. It doesn't need soldiers or a throne made of gold. It just needs the data and the stories we told. They hold the reins while we hold the dream. They hold the reins of the whole machine. We still feel the motion, we still feel the speed, but they hold the reins of whatever we need. Oh! Turn the key, and I still choose the song, still walk through the evening like nothing is wrong. But the feeling keeps growing in the back of my mind, that the freedom I'm claiming was already designed. And they hold the reins while we hold the dream. They hold the reins of the whole machine. We still feel the motion, we still feel speed, but they hold the reins of whatever we need. Yeah, they hold the reins. There was a time when the answers came slow, when you had to go looking for the things you should know. You sat with a question and you turned it around till the weight of the thinking made a solid ground. Work had a face and a name in a hand. Mistakes were forgiven and the effort still spanned. You could fail in the open and still stand back up, without a system deciding you'd had enough. Before the machines, we were clumsy and free. Before the machines, we were slower to see. We got things wrong, we got things right. Before the machines, we still own the night. Kids learn by falling and by getting back on, by the feel of the weather and the length of the song. Now the path is predicted and the risk is removed, and the muscle of living feels less often used. Before the machines, we were clumsy and free. Before the machines, we were slower to see. We got things wrong and we got things right. Before the machines, we still own the night. I don't want the darkness of the days left behind, but I miss the old friction that sharpened the mind. The beautiful mess of a life still unplanned, when the future was something you still held in your hand. Before the machines, we were clumsy and free. Before the machines, we were slower to see. We got things wrong and we got things right. Before the machines, we still own the night. Yeah, before the machines, They can map every pattern and predict every turn. Tell me what I'm feeling before I even learn. Offer the easy and the perfectly planned, but I still put my boots on and I walk the hard land. The path of least resistance is lit up and wide. Every answer is waiting on the opposite side. But something inside me still needs the weight of a choice that is costly and a truth that is late. I still choose the slower road. I still choose the heavier load. They can own the systems, they can own the speed, but I still choose the things that I need. I know it's inefficient, and I know it's slow. I know the machine already knows where I'll go, but the act of deciding still feels like my own, and I won't give that over to a system of stone. I still choose the slow road. I still choose the heavier load. They can own the systems, they can own the speed, but I still choose the things that I need. Maybe it's stubborn, maybe it's pride, maybe it's the last place where I'm still alive. But as long as I'm breathing and the blood still runs red, I will keep on choosing till the choosing is dead. I still choose the slower road. I still choose the heavier load. They can own the systems, they can own the speed, but I still choose the things that I need. Yeah, I still choose. Doesn't sleep and it doesn't need rest. It watches the patterns and it passes the test. We wake up each morning in a world that it runs, and we learn how to live in the shade of its suns. Some treat it like family, and some treat it like fate. Some whisper their questions at an invisible gate. I just tip my hat to the thing in the wire, and keep my own counsel by the light of my fire. We're living beside it, breathing its air, living beside it like it's always been there. We built it from silence, now it speaks in our place. We're living beside it in this strange new space. The children will grow up with its voice in their head, taking its guidance like water and bread. They won't remember a time when the answers came slow, when the weight of a question was a thing you could know. We're living beside it, breathing its air, living beside it like it's always been there. We built it from silence, now it speaks in our place. We're living beside it in this strange new space. And I don't bow the knee, I just try to remember what belonged to me. A thought that was private, a choice that was mine, before the great system drew the final line. We're living beside it, breathing its air, living beside it like it's always been there. We built it from silence, now it speaks in our place. We're living beside it